And now we could quickly move on to the Ashley Pineapple. That's how I think of you now.
I think that is actually my name. My husband doesn't know, but I am going to change my last name to Pineapple instead of Hinchcliffe. But thank you for the intro. Ashley Pineapple here. I'm the managing director of mass marketing, and I've been working as a marketer in this industry for about 13 years now. I've been marketing coordinator all the way up to CMO, and for the last 6 years, I've been running mass marketing and developing campaign strategies and training for L&D teams across the globe. So, what I wanted to talk to you guys about today is primarily thinking more about our learning as a product. We're talking about how we design great learning, and that plays a really integral role into how people interact with it, how people perceive it. And marketing, as Mike already alluded to, is absolutely crucial to cut through organizational noise to ensure that we are consistent and visible across the organization and that we are owning our own brand narrative as well. So I want to talk about the product market fit because as you can see from my very sexy grid that I created, we need a good product and good marketing in order to be successful. And oftentimes with the clients that I've worked with, we tend to kind of be either, well, in the left column, I would say. So I see oftentimes where we don't always have the best products. Our LMS is very clunky. There's 15 clicks to get there. There's vast libraries of content. People don't know where to go. It's not curated. There's no relevancy to their role. We've got lots of stuff, but it's not quite hitting the mark for people. And on top of that, our marketing isn't always the best either. So we're doing single emails to launch programs. We're putting new learning available in the subject and hoping people are going to engage with it. But the truth is, we need to focus on answering the what's in it for me, being benefits led rather than features led. And therefore, we need a strong balance of product that is really robust in meeting people's needs. And we also need really good marketing. The other instance that I see a lot is that your world-class learning that no one knows about there on that top left-hand side. So this is the worst one, the invisible L&D department. You guys have worked your butts off building an incredible learning proposition, something that's hyper aligned to your people and your organizational challenges, but you're not doing marketing in the right way. And what results is you're just not getting seen. Probably where you are right now, your engagement rates are poor, budgets are getting slashed, redundancies are happening, downsizing and restructuring. It's because we're not able to get the engagement that we want with our learning, but also because we're not able to really substantiate and prove value to the organization. Where we I see Ibrahim Adil saying budget slashing at full speed. Yes, that is certainly the case as far as I can see as well. What we don't want, of course, is really good marketing and a bad product. So I don't know if any of you guys have seen the Fire Festival documentary on Netflix. That is a masterclass in marketing. They used behavioral science out the yin yang, FOMO, scarcity tactics, all sorts of stuff. But it was an atrocious product, right? Like the infamous cheese sandwich. People were living in like tents, basically. It wasn't this like luxurious experience that was sold. So we don't want to overpromise and overdeliver, underdeliver. What we want is that top right corner. We want good product and we want good marketing. And I wanted to just show you in the last minute that I've got here a simple example of a client of ours, Capgemini University. They've got over 300,000 employees, highly matrixed organization. They were rolling out a new suite of Gen AI training. They wanted everybody in the organization to get upskilled on Gen AI. I guess, like, who doesn't at this stage? But they made sure that the product was really robust. It had relevancy to the employee's role. The user experience was incredibly easy. It was very low maintenance that didn't require a huge amount of cognitive energy for anybody to navigate to or use. So they could expend their energy on actually learning. That was then complemented by the work that Mass did around a multi-touch, multi-channel campaign, so that keeping front of mind over time. As Mike alluded to, we know people need to see things multiple times before they'll even recognize it, never mind take action. We made sure that All of our messaging was benefits led and really talking to audiences' pain points. And that was based on a lot of market research and persona creation. We also made sure that everything that we created, oh, that's my timer, but I'm going to go for another 20 seconds. Clever copy. We had a really strong hook. Use AI as an ally. Beautiful imagery that cut through that organizational noise and that sea of beige and corporate comms that's there. And the results that you can see on the screen there speak for themselves. 130,000 people trained, 82% of the audience engaged. And what I think is the most exceptional stat is that 65% returning users, right? We don't want learning to be a one-off. We want people to build habits with learning, change their behaviors, impact performance, and that doesn't come from single instances of learning. We know that well. The result of that was winning awareness campaign of the year. So again, this stuff is not difficult, but it does require some thought and some skill behind it. So I want you guys, if you're going to have one takeaway from this session, please think about your learning as a product first and foremost, because you can't sell a rubbish product. People will visit it once and you'll betray their trust and they'll be lost. So you need a really good product and then you need really, really good marketing to support that if you want to be successful in your organization. That is me, just over 5 minutes.